Hi everyone, I'm Mike Jones and welcome to the P45 Project, episode 9. I've been away for a little while, I do apologise. Unfortunately, in my last video I was a little bit snuffly, and by the time I even thought about doing another video, I was absolutely full of man flu. I'm feeling very, very sorry for myself, as us men do, unfortunately, when that sort of thing happens. I must confess, my wife did pretty much break her ankle and the kids were off school as well. So between all of that and running my own businesses, my existing businesses, it was a fairly hectic week last week. So I didn't get anywhere near as much done as I would like to have got done. That said, I did get a bit done, so it wasn't a complete loss. And actually, some interesting stuff has been going on in the whole world of network marketing that I find myself involved in. It's kind of raised some questions that I need to work on, and some thoughts about what, how we're doing things and the way we're going about things. In the last video, basically the plan was to get marketing, to get promoting the products and try and sell some of them, because that's really where I'm at. I'm still at that point where I need to get some retail sales in, and I kind of wanted to do that directly from making some sales rather than just from signing people up. But there's a couple of points on that I'll just sort of cover in today's video that I think are quite pertinent, because one thing that's become pretty apparent is that I need to really give some thought to the compliance of the marketing that I'm doing. Something that I really hadn't even thought much about, because I'm not used to having my own products and my own businesses and really being a law unto myself when it comes to what I can and can't do when it comes to marketing. And network marketing isn't quite as simple as that, because whereas on one hand you are being handed a proven business model, you don't have to kind of invent things and risk failure and all that. You can literally just follow along with the model. On the other hand, you do have to play by their rules, which I'm kind of not used to playing by somebody else's rules. So I've sort of, in the last week, the first thing I wanted to do was get a website built, because quite frankly the Clean 9 e-commerce site is pretty dire. There's not a lot of information on there. It's badly, it's just old and tired. It's badly put together for conversions and stuff like that, which I'm just lucky to know that kind of thing, being from my background. So I thought, okay, well, I'll build a website that is good, and I'll get promoting that, which is exactly what I've done. So I built this website, clean9reviews.co.uk, and basically just lifted the all the stuff from the brochure that you get with Clean 9 and kind of put that together. Instantly I've had a few problems with that. I decided to do some advertising on Google. Straight away one of the guys a bit higher up in the hierarchy sort of complained that I'd put that that you made a saving. When actually, all I'd put was that when you combine the prices of all the stuff by itself, it comes to one amount, and if you buy it all together, not only is it cheaper, but you also get this extra stuff, this tape measure and shaker and the guidebook and the whole system. So I got into a little bit of trouble about that, and that was kind of my first little run-in with the whole compliance side of things. Actually looking back on that, I don't think there's anything wrong with what I'd said. It was just a perfectly good marketing ploy to demonstrate a discount, which is actually true. So that was the first little hiccup I got. I then put it up on Google AdWords, and that kind of drove quite a lot of traffic, but no sales. I get the feeling that with this particular sort of cleanse product, that people kind of look into it and give it a lot of thought and then look into it again. I noticed a lot of the traffic was coming from mobile devices, again, which lends itself to the fact that kind of people are just very early on in the buying cycle, as we call it in the internet marketing world, that they're just not at that point. They're just researching it and they're just looking into it. So that's instantly made me think that perhaps using Google AdWords at this stage in the game, where my commissions are still quite low, is probably not that viable, because what I'll end up doing is spending more on advertising than actually making profits. I'll be running at a loss, which is no way to run a business. So I'm kind of parking that, but what I have got is some very useful data on the search engine stats and what people are searching for and what they're looking for and all that kind of thing as well. So that's pretty cool. I also did get quite a few people wanting to join the Facebook group that exists for it, and I managed to collect quite a few email addresses. So not a total loss, but equally it hasn't made any sales yet. So and obviously I have put quite a bit of time and effort into building that website and getting things together with it. So that needs some work on it. I mean, to kind of counter that, I've already started doing some search engine optimization. Another skill that I've developed through the internet marketing side of things, and you know that basically is the skill of getting a website to appear higher up the Google search results as a result of doing various stuff, which I won't go into in this video, but I mean that's coming along quite nicely. And obviously at that point there's effectively no cost to the traffic apart from my time, and so far I've got that to the top of page 3 on Google. It came in on page 5, and it's just been sort of steadily climbing, which for a website that's less than a week old is pretty phenomenal, to be honest with you. But that's a skill that I've got. But I mean, that aside, you know, obviously that's not something anyone can do. You need to have skills in building websites and doing doing Google stuff. So I kind of parked that and thought, okay, well I'll do some Facebook group posting, which is one of the strategies that is actually suggested as, you know, to distributors looking to make some sales. And I started doing that. I got on with it. I posted quite a few adverts. I got a few friend requests, and again more people sort of into the funnel. But again, I've instantly sort of hit upon a compliance snag. And I got a little telling off for using the wrong words and saying the wrong things, and that kind of thing. So a little bit off-putting in some respects, because you know, I am used to literally being in control of what I can do. But equally, I do understand that, you know, if everybody was just given a license to go saying what they like on social media, you know, it'd be complete anarchy. And certainly with these sorts of products, people would be saying all kinds of untrue stuff and not selling it very ethically. So that's cool, I get it, and I think really that the point there being, I need to gen up quickly on what the rules of the game are. I suppose it's a little bit like when I got the aloe vera gel stuff and drank a pint of it straight away. I've probably gone at it in the same way, and I think the moral of the story is to study the literature and work on that a bit better. I mean, that being the case, it has raised the point with me that other than the guys who are above me, I mean, Jackie's lovely, my immediate upline, I don't, you know, but they're not specifically my supplier as such, and in any business that I've been involved in that has a product, you know, the relationship that you have with your supplier is one of the most important things, you know, especially, you know, when you're looking at pricing and delivery and fulfillment and everything. So I think really my next step, and the most logical step, is I'm going to contact the compliance team. There is a team at the head office that specialise in this stuff. I'm going to contact them and try and make myself familiar with them and get a line of contact in there, because I think the most sensible thing to do moving forward, given that, I mean, I am getting sort of mixed signals from certain people within the whole organisation, I think the obvious thing to do is just get it from the horse's mouth. Go to the company. They're the ones that effectively would sack me if I do something that they don't like. You know, it's obviously them that I need to go and make friends with and just make sure that I am certainly playing by the rules as we should be doing. So that's what I'm going to go off and do next. Aside from that, I'm going to send them lots of adverts that I'd like to use to allow me to continue with doing the marketing. But equally, I think, you know, looking at the structure of the thing, it makes sense to get on with the recruiting as well, because, you know, it is a good opportunity. I'm already working on developing some tools that can help people to kind of leverage it. You know, let's get a pipeline going. Let's start generating some leads for people that might be interested in joining me on this whole little adventure that I'm on. So that's the state of play for now, guys. Not much more to report than that. Hopefully by the next time I shoot a video, I'll have had a good chat with the compliance people, maybe even gone to the head office and met the people that make it all happen. And you know, we'll have some people recruited and some stuff happening. So until next time, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe on YouTube or directly on the p45.com website. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye for now.